Welcome back to Monday's Light Codes Messages, everyone. Week 233 on this 11 day. Very emotional transmission for me today. A lot of what I call, God's grace energy that makes me cry. Today, the first vision that I had was, first of all, I could just see hands held out like this and a beautiful stream of Christ light coming down and splashing down into the hands. But as the vision evolved, the person or the being that was holding their hands out and kind of catching but also offering this beautiful light was actually Jesus. And you can probably hear my voice is a little croaky today. And when my voice is croaky, it's croaky because there is really strong energies coming through in the Omega chakra. So the Alpha chakra, where the first vision come through, is the divine masculine, and it is, governs our soul's pathway, direction, and purpose. And the next chakra that I look at during the transmissions is the Omega chakra, and that is the divine feminine chakra, and she governs our soul's pathway and helps to integrate our gifts into the earth's grid, or helps to grow them, to bring them into full manifestation. And today what I saw in Omega was the masculine and feminine hand in hand, and the emotion of great love, which I can still feel and still wants to bring me to tears. Just absolute great love. And they were hand in hand, looking forward, and there was a very straight and long road in front of them. And I happened to glance at the laptop clock for some reason, and it was 12:12. So definitely a 12:12 to me is like a time of enlightenment, completion, if you like, of a phase, and coming into that higher and great light, and connecting, of course, because the 12 becomes a 3 and a 3, connecting again with that Christ light. And we did see Jesus the Christ in the first vision, and this week being 233 represents co-creating with the Christ and the Ascended Masters and the Christ light. And today's date being an 11, whichever way you do it, it's an 11. In the way that I do it, it becomes a 6511, but which is very high frequencies, highly sensitive, bringing change forward, especially towards the on the path of the sacred marriage. And that great love. And so moving on, we went into looking at the base chakra, and in the base chakra, I simply saw the masculine and feminine hand in hand. I just saw their arms and their hands interlocked. In the sacral, there was great divine emotion again pouring through, healing the relationship chakra and bringing the seeds of creation upwards. In the heart chakra was the next one that I actually saw something, and there was a stairway leading upwards. So I was being shown the stairway of the higher path. And then I saw there were as if lines of two beings, and they were reaching towards each other with their arms up, one lot up like this and the other were down. So it was forming this diamond shape, and through this passageway of these beings showing the way was a land of light, of beauty and light, if you embark upon this climb up this stairway. And then in the throat chakra, what I saw was the masculine and feminine. One was on, they appeared to be on bikes of some sort. I'm not sure if it was motorbikes, because I didn't really place my awareness on the vehicle, but I think it was motorbikes. And But the interesting thing was that this was a meeting, quite an emotion coming up here again, a meeting place here of the masculine and the feminine, but they were meeting and they were talking to each other, but they were heading in different directions. And this was a really powerful phase. And I can totally relate to this myself, as soon I will be embarking upon a journey where I'm going into India, and there'll be more about that later. Then in the brow chakra, I saw an Asian kind of deity in gold, and the crown was an Asian kind of deity. I really am not sure if it was masculine or feminine, but there was an Asian type deity. There could have been a Hindu deity, possibly. And then in the crown chakra, I saw hands, very large hands, and within the hands, or at least there were hands, but within the hands was this great rose. I mean, really, really great rose. And the mantra, Arahate, Arahate, Arahate. And I know this is to do with the great love and the return to the great love as we have come up through the chakras, up through the path of Ascension, the Antakarana channel, and returning to the great love, Arahate. As we move through the unification process, because these transmissions are healing transmissions, awakening transmissions and healing transmissions, through all of the chakras as they were moving through the unification process, every chakra, there was unification of the masculine and feminine within each and every chakra. And in the spiritual body, again, that great emotion of God's grace, of the divine. Sorry, the emotion is coming up again. There is a particular mantra or name that comes through in a lot of the transmissions, and it is Tuya, Tuya, Tuya. And this is the energy of the Great Mother, Mother of all nations. And this energy is very strong, beautiful, beautiful energy coming through there. I'm going to stop talking because there's a lot of emotion coming up around that. I've done the cards, and the first card was card number 32. And the card says, choose your friends wisely. And you can see here, card number 32 to me has always been symbolic of the new world and moving forward into the world of truth and integrity. And you can see here the vision of the woman, and she is halfway, being pulled toward the dark and being pulled toward the light. She has friends on both sides of the world, not saying that it's the world of darkness, but it is simply, saying just choose your friends wisely now. Which friends are moving forward with you? Some are not able to actually come with you now, and that is okay. That is how it is meant to be. But you need to move forward on the highest path for yourself and have compassion and empathy for those, and mercy for those that have chosen it is their path to actually stay in a different phase from you at this stage, because simply for further learning, and it doesn't mean that they don't come ahead later on. But excuse me, the cats are fighting at the door, one on each side. I might just sort that out. I can't I can't maybe I can pause. So choose your friends wisely. And this is simply, being discerning. It's not saying, you don't have to tell anybody to go away. Just be discerning of who you're spending your time with. And the second card number 21, the world, Archangel Michael. offering us the world. This is a new cycle. The card says a job well done. You have completed a cycle. You have done really well. Joy, contentment, and gratitude. Feel that, really allow those emotions to feel fully, be fully embodied within you. This is the path toward enlightenment. Archangel Michael, the path toward enlightenment. And I really like this because it reminds me of the vision that I had in the transmission of, showing the portal to a new higher world and a beautiful land ahead. In the solar plexus now, the coffin. So again, this is just symbolizing the end of a phase, something that is finished, and it is time to move forward into a new stage. And this is really nice to see here in the solar plexus, because it kind of means the end of the old world for those of you that are receiving this message, that you have completed a great cycle that has brought great healing to the lower three chakras, which are connected to the to the physical material world. And it's the end now of living in that kind of world. Now you're ready to climb that stairway if you choose, and climb that stairway into a higher world. So it's the end of the struggles of the lower three chakras now, and mastery will be given to you if you continue to walk forward. And in the heart chakra, card number 12, so again, we have the three energy of the Christ consciousness coming through there, and of joy and right power moving forward through from the heart, power of the heart. The card simply says observe. So, observing that opportunity to move higher, bringing the higher aspects of yourself down into the physical, because you have now risen enough in your lower your physical, you have ascended enough now in order to be able to gain your higher energies and anchor your higher self here in the physical heaven on earth. And here in the throat chakra, we're being shown that things are being said, the Knight of Wands, and a lot of movement, and this is going to happen fast. So new ideas, new growth. And it definitely, it's going to be happening very fast. So be ready and get the rest that you need, because things will happen fast, and just go with it. Go with it. You can do it. You really can. You're being given the gifts. This is the brow chakra, giving the gifts of the tree of life now, and everything is beginning to fruit, and you will be reaping the rewards of all of the growth that you have been through. And this will bring you into a very fertile period, and abundance and flow, as we see the pan here in the crown chakra. Trust, because everything is in place. This is really perfect. The last day of October, and we move forward into November, which is going to be a very powerful and healing month for us as we transition into the new phase. And Omega chakra today. Beloved Lady Venus downloads and understanding. So reminding you that you are now, give yourself the rest and time you need, because when you are receiving downloads, your body can be very tired, and you feel like you need to sleep, and the buzzing, and everything, your body is humming and buzzing, and your voice is croaky, and you're not just tired, you are receiving, you are downloading. So lots of downloading and receiving greater understanding. That the card about observe, allow yourself to observe the happenings around you, so that you can gain a greater understanding of what's happening. And the card says truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. And again, that brings a lot of emotion up within me as you gaze upon this image and this message that is coming forward for us. So receiving that from beautiful Lady Venus. And in Alpha, which is the divine masculine, so Lady Venus is bringing us forward the message of the divine feminine and what we are anchoring and what is being grounded right now. So the downloads, it's downloads. She's bringing them down, helping to anchor what is coming through from the divine masculine, bringing that down, anchoring it into the earth. So be sure that you do things that you actually ground you. Take the sleep and the rest that you need, and go for a walk each day, or whatever it is that you do to help yourself ground, and bring those through. And then in Alpha today, we have Master Jesus, and his message today is forgiveness. You're on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So this is, the message for the divine purpose right now, and direction. The direction is forgiveness, because of course we are letting go of the old world here. And so there has to be loveness. That's a new word, loveness, forgiveness and compassion for the previous phase, and for those that are still on that path, and that to see things not as something that has been done to us or something bad, but seeing everything is perfect and in place, and was part of the cycle and part of your growth and part of taking you to where you are actually going. And give love and forgiveness and gratitude and thanks for the people that have played, and situations that have played a role in getting you there, and move forward with love and compassion. Beautiful message from Master Jesus. So that's it. Next week we will be in the month of, tomorrow it will be in the month of November, but our message will come through from the month of November. So I look forward to seeing you then on the 6th of November. And that's it. Over and out from me today. See you next week. Bye.